it's Lopi Knit. My name is May and I'm here for another day of Vlogmas. You can find me on Ravelry, YouTube, and Instagram at Lopi Knit. Yeah, so it's been a few days. I should have known better than to commit to doing every day or promising it because I should have known better. I think a lot of people would agree that December is one of the months when you're the most tired. Usually it's getting colder, the season's changing, so even that alone will make you tired, but of course it's also one of the busiest months of the year, and certainly it is for me here too in Japan. I teach English classes for children for my living in Japan, and Christmas is so busy. I have to do a Christmas craft every day with 2 classes, and I have to find different like Christmas videos and songs and different things to share with them, so it's a little bit more planning than most months. So I've been very, very busy, but it's been fun and it's been good, and it's nice to see you again. So I've been busy relaxing at night, trying to keep my energy up. And while you're sitting on the couch, what's better to do than knit? So I've been knitting on my Frankie sweater. Let me show you how far I've gotten. Let's see. Oops. So here it is. Right now I've got my needles on the collar. It's going to be a folded collar and twisted rib. I'm almost finished and ready to fold it. But check out how far I've gotten. Ooh, all tangled. Let's see. Can you see everything? So yes, I have finished the body of the sweater. And is it is it weird? Is it right? So the Frankie sweater is like a big portion of the most of the body of the sweater is twisted rib, but on the pictures it doesn't suck in like this. So I didn't go down a needle size like you usually would for ribbing. I stayed the same needle size, but I don't really like the shape. You can see that it's puckering because it's getting sucked in on the bottom here. So we'll see how I feel about it. Obviously it needs a block before you can make any real decisions, but I'm not quite so sure. And that is not the only problem I have. So I told you I'm on the collar. I'm almost done with the collar, but I have 2 sleeves. And let me show you how much yarn I have left. Only this much. So I'm working off a cone and I'm holding double. So I have this ball and I have this much. As you can see, this cone is almost finished. Will I have enough for the sleeves? I am not so sure. What do you think? Anyone who's watching, do you think I have a chance? I probably don't, honestly, but I have a few options. So I'm finishing the collar first, and then I will start on the sleeves, and I'll just have to gauge how much yarn it looks like they're eating up, and I'll go back and forth between them, because maybe we could do like this kind of length sleeve, like a bracelet length sleeve. I could live with that, or perhaps not the best solution would be to add another color in there. Would I do stripes or color blocking or what? I don't even know. I'm having trouble imagining adding another color. That doesn't really feel like an option for this design in particular. The other option is I tried on the body of the sweater and it's quite long as it's supposed to be, but perhaps I could make it a cropped. I could undo my cast off, rip it back a little bit. I could probably get based on where it was last night when I tried it on, I could probably take off this much. How much of my sleeve is that going to get me though? We'll see. I'm not really sure. And then I feel like every sweater, there's always the stage in the process where you're like, this is ugly and I don't like it and it has no hope of being good, but I've learned you should just press on if you're feeling that, because it probably will be fine and you'll love it. That's what happened with my last sweater I made. But I don't know. This is what's concerning me the most, is how how it's sucking it in. I know you're probably supposed to go up a needle size for the ribbing section. The pattern's pretty sparse, so it doesn't mention, but I don't have that set of needles. I really need to get this Christmas. I'm hoping to buy myself an interchangeable needle set, finally, because I just don't have that size. And I would have to buy it. But would that even solve the problem? It's hard to say. Anyway, I'm not really sure what to do about this, but I've been loving knitting it. I think knitting sweater bodies is my favorite activity. We even just like, so me and my husband like to play video games together on the computer. Excuse me. And we'll play World of Warcraft together. And I'll just set my character to follow him as we travel to different locations, and then I can just have my knitting in my lap. I'll pick it up and I'm following him in the game. It's really fun. I love sweater bodies, but I don't know how this is gonna turn out. And just like, this is what I did last time. The same exact things I'm thinking. Where I'm at the point where it's like, do I even like this color? You know, is it gonna look good on me? Is it gonna look like a real sweater, or is it just gonna look like a lump? I'm at that stage in the process. I need to get over it. I guess this is only my third garment that I've knitted. Yeah, that sounds right. My third garment. So I shouldn't be so surprised that I'm so uncertain, because I don't have much experience knitting garments. But we'll see. If anyone has any ideas with what to do with the sleeve, please let me know, because this cone is very, very slim and I'm not willing to buy more of this color. I'm kind of like all done with this color, and to order more would be very expensive because the shipping is like $40 US for it to ship to Japan. So when I make an order, it's got to be a big order to make it worth it for that much shipping. And I just made an order is the thing. So I'm all yarned up. I don't need any more yarn, but I do want to finish this. I mean, a potential color block, that could work. I have no idea. If you have any ideas, or you are more creative than me on how to fix this problem, if you've ever fixed the I don't have enough yarn for sleeves problem yourself, let me know, because there is no way this cone is gonna last me. I am so screwed. So please help me out here. There's no other knitting. I've just been working on this sweater. I've been really enjoying it. It's been flying off the needles and eating up all the yarn. I haven't worked on my gnome since you last saw it, so that's just been resting for now. I'm still trying to work out what I should do about the beard situation on my little gnome guy. As for other knitting, I don't really know what else I'm going to do this December. I'm trying to focus up and get all my whips out of the process queue. I'm trying to get them all finished. Right now, let's look at my whips. All of my whips. I have so many. Well, I mean, it's all relative, right? It feels like a lot to me. So right now, I have a pair of socks as a whip, which is fine because that's my travel project, so I don't want to finish it too quickly anyway. I have the half and half triangles wrap. That's a big whip. It's like I made it huge because I wanted it to be huge, but also that's like a blanket, so that's gonna take a long time. So that one's sitting and waiting for me. And then I have the Frankie sweater, I already told you. I have the gnome, and I have a cardigan that I really want to finish and I really want to wear, but I'm on Sleeve Island, so that one's sitting and waiting for me. And then I have one little, what's the word? A little toy, like a stuffed toy, a little poodle I'm making, and a cowl I'm making. So I'm really trying to focus up and work on one whip at a time and get all of them out of my queue. So right now it's the sweater and the gnome I'm working on. And then once I finish the sweater, I think we'll see if I have the courage to tackle my cardigan sleeves. And if I do not, then I'll be working on my blanket half and half triangles wrap. So that's a little update on my knitting life. Sorry it's nighttime. The lighting is horrible in here. but it is what it is. That's how today's episode's gonna be. So thank you for watching, and I hope you're having a wonderful December. It's already December 10th. I have a break from work on December 20th, which is also my birthday. So then I'll be free and clear until second week of January. So I'm really excited, looking forward to my break time. I'm just gonna relax and knit, and maybe we'll even go on a little trip for Christmas. Alright, well, thank you for watching my Vlogmas. I'm not going to promise that I'm going to upload every day, so maybe I'll see you in a few days with a little update about how my knitting's going and what I'm going to do about this sweater sleeve problem. So let me know in the comments down below if you have any ideas for me or if you have any questions, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!